Welcome to episode 4, Sit and Talk Sports. I am your host, The Commish, coming to you live from Boston, Mass. You can find us on YouTube, Sit and Talk Sports, Clubhouse, Instagram, Twitter, and live right here in our Facebook group, Sit and Talk Sports. We have some big things in store, so please subscribe and share the YouTube page. The link is in the chat. We will be bringing you some new heat, some new energy every single week, at least twice a week. We try to bring y'all some new heat twice a week. Mondays, football show, basketball shows on Wednesdays. Support the movement, Cash App, Sit and Talk Sports. The platform is for us, by us, sports fans. So let's get straight into it. We got a pretty good lineup today. What's up, AD? What's up, Swizzle? What up, C-Matt?
What up, y'all?
We had a little joke earlier. We're going to talk about that one. You know,
what joke we got? What joke we had?
We're gonna talk about that one. You know,
which joke?
My man said Dana should be out here giving advice, dude. He should be out here giving relationship advice, bro.
My man, hey, C-Mac, C-Mac, you got the Kevin Samuels on tonight.
I had thought about that. I was like, yo,
exactly.
We caught him
after off topic, man, because we seen a coaching change in Boston, and the word around town is that Brad, he lost the locker room. You know, what you think about that, C? Because I mean, personally, I think he lost the locker room.
I mean,
he had Marcus Smart shooting like 20 shots in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's just not gonna get it. But you know, on the outside looking in, it's kind of evident that he did lose the locker room. But speak on that, Corey.
I'll tell you this much. There is Mike Fratello. There is there's Paul Westphal. There's like, what's his name? Del.
You muted, Corey?
No, I'm here. Del Harris. Right? You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, see.
Yeah. Del Harris. That's who Brad Stevens is. He's in that almost the coach that can never do it. Right? When it matters most, the Celtics are the best for the first 3 quarters. In the fourth quarter, he loses them all. He loses completely, right? Unless they try to have a comeback. And if they try to have a comeback, it's because they have nothing to lose. Brad Stevens, yesterday, the app Huddle hosted something. He was on there, and out of everybody, his was the most boring one. There's no way that some of these black, athletic, younger generations will listen to some hick from Indiana who's not named Larry Bird.
I like it.
I agree with you, big bro. I definitely agree.
I got some oh, go ahead. My fault, AD. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I think he lost the locker room maybe a year and a half ago, to be honest with you. Kind of what DC said, man. When you got Marcus Smart shooting 20 shots a game, you know, that comes down to coaching and schemes. You know what I mean? And you know, over the last 3 years.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I can't hear you, AD.
We can hear you smacking.
No, I hear you, big bro. Can you hear me? Nah, but Brad Stevens, man, like, I think people.
AD saying.
We can all hear him.
I can hear him too. I can hear AD fine.
You accidentally moved your button by accident? You hear me now? But anyway, man, Brad Stevens, man, I think if you follow the Celtics the last 3 years, like I said, a year and a half ago, I think he lost the locker room. I can't pinpoint it exactly what it was, what it is. Like, I really can't. But guys wasn't playing as hard. The Celtics was a team that played hard. You know what I mean? They got the best out of their talent. And as you've seen last year, as the record, they didn't get the best out their talent. I mean, they was underachievers. Brad Stevens is known for defense and ball movement. The Celtics look like the Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown just take turns, go one-on-one. And the game of basketball is no longer one-on-one. So, like I said, Brad Stevens been lost the locker room. And that's why you got people like Marcus Smart shooting 20 shots a game, because they don't know their role and they tired of sitting back watching Jason Tatum ISO, Jaylen Brown ISO. People ain't gonna want to play defense as hard as they used to, because they ain't getting the ball no more. So that's my take on Brad Stevens. He lost the locker room about a year and a half ago. Big Les, what's going on, big bro?
Man, the Queen City got a typhoon coming in here. I'm a person who prides myself on being on time, and I'm not too happy. But I'm liking what you're saying. I'm liking that energy. I'm liking the object. I say these things, I get killed, and I'm labeled a hater, and I'm not really from Boston. Well, I'm not. I'm from Cambridge, which is an entirely better city, but we could have that debate another
Whoa,
day.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
You started real good, bro. You started real good. Don't get on that
Whoa.
shit.
All right.
You
So
went-
I agree with everything you say. In fact, I had to look up something because I don't remember I have a great memory, but I couldn't remember the year-to-year records. And these guys went from 25 wins first season, 40 wins, great expectations, 48. Then they went to 53, 55. We got people thinking they could win the championship, even though they had obvious. Let me rephrase that. We had people thinking they could get to the finals, even though they had obvious flaws in the team. Obvious flaws, rebounding, size, shooting. Then they started to drop. 49 wins, 48. And then, and we know what happened last year. And you're right. That team has a lack of discipline. And I used to give Brad Stevens a pass when Rufus used to say he's a cream puff, because in my opinion, Danny Ainge, the architect of everything, is the one who drafts the talent, makes the trades, and gives Brad the plate to chef it up. There's only so much you could do with that team, if you want to be honest. The talent wasn't there. That's just my opinion.
So did they overachieve?
Yes.
So, they overachieved.
Yes. And by them achieving, it put them on a faster track. But what Danny Ainge, in my humble opinion, was messing up is he had all these pieces where he could make moves and fine-tune the team to get them more experienced professionals to grow with those to help those young dudes grow. So he makes a trade for Kyrie, which I was all for. I thought that trade made sense. But where it stopped making sense, well, I was saying before we all found out IT was hurt, that he was hurt. And everyone's like, oh, you're not a doctor, you don't know. I'm like, dude, it's a hip. He's hurt. And if you can move, I remember like it was yesterday, I was like, if you could move him in Crowder, you might be able to get Kyrie. Oh, unless you're crazy, blah, blah, blah. I remember Kenny, Jermaine, and a bunch of other dudes was killing me for weeks over that post. It was like a 300 post comment, maybe more. And then, lo and behold, Kyrie's a Celtics, and everyone forgot they said all that nonsense. So we got to put the proper context. I thought Isaiah was hurt. He had to be hurt with that type of injury. There's no way he was going to be the same. He's still not the same.
Well,
so that's why I think
I got some insight too from some. I didn't mean to cut anybody off. My apologies.
No, go ahead. Whoever got it, get it.
I got some insight to the Celtics organization from the ownership down. I got a couple people that are very close that work there. They lost the locker room because Jason Tatum Jason Tatum and Brown told ownership that the organization is too white, and not just from the coaching staff, but across the board. And that was when we seen that come from them saying that to the court. And that's when he lost the team, because it wasn't just a basketball thing. It was the team, you know, the atmosphere, the barometer. They was like, we're just tired of just seeing a bunch of old white men that we can't connect with. And to this day, as of today, that's still a problem. And that's when we seen that go from that point on to the court. And we might hear some stuff leak out about it sooner than later. Tatum and Brown and Tatum are not happy overall with the ownership and the makeup of the Celtics. You know.
I don't know how true. I don't want to say your sources are flawed, but
My sources are not flawed, because I'm talking about I was in the room a few times, and
Les, are they flawed or what?
no,
well,
no,
let me say what my
Are they
opinion
flawed or
is.
what, Les?
Let me
me
just
say this.
interject with my opinion here.
let me
To
finish.
me, the
Let me
problem
finish.
is them dudes
me-
got some success and didn't think they needed Kyrie anymore. They weren't
no,
happy
can I-
with Gordon Hayward getting all their run.
Can I finish?
Yeah, sure,
And
go
you
ahead.
still- I'm not. This is not rumor. This is not
Mhm.
something I'm hearing eighth person. Some of the
Mhm.
stuff I was there in the
Mhm.
room, seeing the emails and the interactions of the situation. So
Okay.
this is not nothing.
So let me ask you a question directly
this
to
is
what you
not
just said.
secondhand nature.
Let me ask you a question directly to what you say. Are you aware of how much money the Celtics ownership spends on stuff around Boston, or is that not true? What I hear they spend, as far as social justice and things of that nature. I don't live there anymore, but this is what I hear.
That has nothing to do when you come into work.
Okay. Okay.
That has nothing to do when you
So,
come in. I give you an example. This
Mhm.
is some of the issues that happen.
Yep.
If you come into work, right, on your off day,
yep.
playing hip hop music,
Yep.
and
Wait,
there's
who's your
certain white men there that continuously say they have a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This, see what I'm saying? This is not rumor. This is what was
Mhm.
happening and still is happening. All right. So
Okay.
this is what sparked the problem of you seeing the cohesiveness is not there, because there was a few people on the Celtics, I won't name names, who were saying Tatum and Brown are kind of forcing it.
When you
So
say forcing it, what do you mean?
there was, don't rock the boat. Let's be happy. Let's be happy employees. You know what I'm saying? But they're like, no, this enough's enough. Someone has to speak on this. All right. And if you follow the whole history
Mhm.
with the Ainge comments, Ainge made like 10 crazy comments across different platforms, where basically
Yes.
like niggas be happy you have a job and you get paid well.
Yes,
So
I
the
agree with that.
the comments that Ainge were making made the situation worse. And Brown and Tatum was then saying, listen, okay?
Okay,
So
so
I'm
may I
not saying
counter
this
again?
is not a rumor, these are facts.
Okay, all right.
So I'm done. So go ahead.
So for the record, some of what you're saying, I believe. Some of it, I think, might be exaggerated, and I'll tell you the parts where I believe and the parts I think is exaggerated. Just from my perspective,
Yo.
I believe Danny Ainge was fired. I truly believe that. I believe he was also pushed. I would believe he was fired even more so because of the comments that you mentioned. And I believe that you can't have your own. Hold on. I like I said, I agree with some of the things, and some of the things I'm gonna push back. I can't agree with all of it, my brother. You know, I don't. I might like your cooking, but I might not like your salad. Don't get upset now. This is how you have a conversation.
He done made smoke cross his legs.
I know. I never seen a grown man do that.
Yo, come on,
At
big
his
bro.
age.
Put that leg down, cuz.
AD, I'm grown, fam. I'm grown,
Don't
man.
do-
So
Man, I got
I
you.
believe
Yeah, we
that
got a
Danny
lot of
Ainge.
On
viewers
your grown
watching,
man
fam.
shit, Swizzle.
I'm grown.
I believe
fam.
that some of the
My
things
shoes-
that
my
I believe
shoes are
Danny
Goodyear
Ainge.
welted, fam. My shoes are Goodyear
I
welted.
believe Danny Ainge was pushed out because of some of the things. Not, I think he was pushed out because of some of the things you said, and also because of basketball reasons and social reasons. So I will agree with you there. I also agree, and you didn't say this, but I'm pretty sure you feel this way. I also agree that Tatum, maybe Brown, more so Brown, wanted more black coaches on the and more NBA experience on the bench. I believe that too as well. Now, do I believe that, some dude was like, yo, turn that Biggie off? Yeah, that probably happened. Do I believe that's a reason?
You know where the fuck we at? Yo,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that definitely.
Yo, let me. Do you see what the
Everybody on SAT got a slogan. Mine is gonna be "fuck that guy." So fuck that guy. Okay, fuck that guy.
All right. No, so but I don't, but and for the record, I think Tatum and Brown should have a lot of say in what happens there. So I do believe some of it. I do.
What?
No, Tatum and Brown should definitely have say in what happens with the Celtics. They should.
Whoa.
Why?
Jalen Brown should have more say than Jason Tatum.
No,
That's
no,
what
I
you
said
just
they
said?
both. No, I said
Oh,
they both should
okay.
have say. Yeah, I
Okay,
do
okay.
think Jalen Brown's more.
He's about the movement more than
Yeah,
Jason
than Tatum, and I don't, and maybe Tatum is, and he's just quiet because I don't believe everyone has to have a mouth to, But so maybe he's just as, but from the view, it looks like Jalen's a little bit more boisterous in that, much more boisterous.
That's
Yeah.
So I do think,
that's easy.
yeah.
That's
So
easy.
so I do think those guys have some things to say, and I do think those guys are probably why some things happen, and they had a big say at getting Udoka here.
They did.
I believe all that, but I
The
don't know.
memes already came out about it. That's like almost a fact now.
And look
Like,
who we brought.
like Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum went to management and said, "We want a black coach."
I
Period.
can see that. Yeah, I can
Period.
definitely see that.
But that's
There's
old
nothing wrong
news.
with that.
I know, Stiz. I know, big bro. I know that's old news. I know.
AD.
I know it's deeper than that. I know it's deeper than that. You know what I mean?
So
But-
so what I want to know is, not to cut you off, I'm sorry, just one quick question. What I want to know, and I know you can't say names, and that's cool. You can't give up your sources, but are we talking about like coaching staff? Are we talking about admin staff that was coming to the practice and trying? We talking about ex-Celtics players?
Let me say this, Les. Across the board, from trainers, coaches, ownership, security, the two top dogs of our organization are very tired of what they see every day.
Wow. Okay. That's news. Okay. I think you just broke something then.
They want to see more of what's on this call. This is not a rumor. This is not secondhand. This is a fact. And I'm gonna tell you why more is a fact. That's why you got the thing that came out to say that they want a black coach. That's the Celtics trying to get ahead of it before the rest of it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than just the culture. It's the culture of Boston, period.
Mm-hmm.
I.e., now, this is a topic across the state of Massachusetts. Also, look at the trial court situation that just dropped today. I don't know if you're aware of that. So this is something everyone's going to jump on at the same time. All right? So that's why they released that. Them talking about they wanted a black coach started 2 years ago.
On a low
So why not
3 years ago,
go
you know
for
what
the
I'm
double why don't we go for the double factor and get a black GM too then? Because there were qualified GMs out there.
Oh, they all got that good money, bro.
But you gotta understand where we at, fam. Let's keep it 100. A black GM in Boston.
Yes,
He most certainly did. Of course. Why would you think you're gonna bring all Kentucky players and press with your weak ass Kentucky press against motherfucking pros?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still looking for Rick Pitino.
That was his college ego that got in the way.
Yeah, I'm still looking for Pitino in the streets from there.
He did draft Paul Pierce.
He did do that. God will give him credit for that. No,
Yeah,
I hear what
how
you're
that
talk
turned out.
about Paul Pierce,
Steve, I feel a lot what you're saying, man. The more I think about it, I'm gonna give you some credit for that. Some of it, I'm like, it might be a little stretch, but you know what? I feel you. I feel you.
You know, I'm going LES. You know what I'm going to do? When the next story breaks and some of the information come out, I'm gonna send you like 2 receipts.
I feel that.
You're gonna be like, oh.
Yo, I respect that.
I'll send you one little receipt.
We'll come back on here when
dude, I will say here or on on air, off air, I'll give you your credit for being right, and I'll
Hell
always
yes.
give it to you.
Hell yes,
So
man. I got
that's just the way I operate. When I give someone even a slight hard time, you know. So what do you think is going to happen now with these dudes, though? Like, have they done enough? If everything you're saying is accurate, have they done enough?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Do you think they did enough?
For what? Is the roster or the organization?
Them
The
niggas might make
organization.
yo, big bro DC. What I had them preseason number 7.
Yep.
They might be
7.
8.
Yeah.
No, not the record. Have
What?
they
The
done
organization?
enough for the things that the players are complaining about? Did they
Let me just
add
say
enough
No.
spikes?
No,
to the,
I'm
I mean, you
say
gotta
that.
understand,
LES.
Rome wasn't built in one day. I mean,
LES.
it's a start.
Thing-
It's a start. Like y'all got the coach y'all wanted. I mean, because nobody expected Udoka to get the job. I was like, Udoka, like, damn, all right, but he's a brother. Cool out. I get it. Trying to change the culture. And to piggyback off what everybody's talking about in the group as far as Jaylen Brown being outspoken, he's way more outspoken than Jason Tatum. It's not even close. Like people forget that Jaylen Brown represented himself as a rookie.
Would y'all consider Marcus Smart more of a leader than Tatum on that team?
In that,
Yes.
in that,
Hell yeah.
in that social culture context, absolutely.
Marcus
And
Smart's
that's a problem though. That's a problem.
No, it's not a problem.
That
it is a problem.
Yes, it is a problem.
Absolutely
It's
a problem.
definitely a problem.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is a
I'm
problem.
gonna tell you why it's not a problem. This is the problem. You can be a leader in the correct form of fashion. There's no coaching to make his leadership.
listen.
Is it what it is?
Jason Tatum needs to be the leader. Period.
Huh?
Jason Tatum needs to be the leader. Period.
No, I'm not
When
saying
we talk
that.
about
But
basketball, we talk about the movement.
Now we just talking about being the leader of the team.
Oh, okay.
Corey, man. Just the leader of the team.
I agree with that. They need one alpha. I agree. They need one go-to guy.
Smart can't be your alpha, dude.
Huh?
He can't be your alpha. He
and
can't
that
be your
go-to
leader.
guy has to be vocal as well.
Right.
No, I disagree. See, that old school way of looking at
this
it.
is why
you can
Karl
have
Anthony Towns sucks.
We're not saying he got to be super vocal, but he does have to be vocal.
Yeah,
like,
he has to be vocal.
He can't.
Absolutely.
No, he's more quiet than Joe Johnson.
Bro, he has to have a voice.
Joe Johnson don't even talk during the game.
Right. Well, let me ask y'all this. Where do you see the Celtics finishing in the East? I don't know if that's one of your topics, Dana.
But we're gonna close out on that. Okay,
my fault.
No, it's cool. You're good.
Who just said the third?
Listen, they're finishing 8th. If you're asking me, they're finishing 8th. Don't ask me that.
I only said 7th. I said 7th.
DC, can you ever give an objective opinion of the Celtics?
Yeah. I got this.
With my honest opinion, I say about 6.
I got 4 or 5.
I don't think they're that good.
I'll take them at 5.
This nigga.
I don't think they're that good, Corey.
All right, I can explain to you very well why they're going to be better than y'all think. They're not going to be
all right,
great.
Hit me.
They're not at a school break. Sit your ass back down.
Oh shoot! I can see a little football field back there.
Let me explain to y'all why the Celtics are going to be really good. All right.
Okay.
Number one, they could wing defend a lot better because Tatum, who is one of their better when he's committed, he could definitely defend the wing a lot better, right? And we have Josh Richardson, assuming everyone is healthy, right? Now Udoka comes from a system where they funnel everything, they push everything to the sideline, and you have Robert Williams, instead of picking up the foul up the middle, he's able to come off the weak side and get weak side blocks. That takes care of them defensively, right?
No, they ain't a 5 seed, John. My fault, Corey. Go ahead.
Udoka is not going to put up with Marcus Smart. Udoka's not going to put up with Marcus Smart shit, right? And Marcus Smart is not going to finish the season as a Celtic. Now, third, they put up far more points, right? Now, Enes Kanter, he's not a defensive presence, but he will get you a bucket, right? And they scored when Enes Kanter was here. They scored 10 plus more points a game. Look it up. Enes Kanter, wherever he goes, doesn't play defense, but they score a lot more points.
And that's the problem.
And that may be a problem, but I'm telling you right now, it's a scorer's league in the regular season. I'm not saying where they're going to finish in the playoffs. I'm telling y'all right now, the Celtics will be fun to watch. And I'm not a big Celtics guy at all. It'll be fun to watch when they go into the
I have them about 6, maybe 7.
Thank you, Les.
AD, you got him 7. Swizzle, where you got him?
6 through 8.
Where you ranking the Celtics?
6 through 8.
6 through 8. Good choice. That's
Exactly.
going to lead us to the next topic. So, hey, Les, what do you think about this whole Rachel Nichols and Malika joint? You see, they just gave her the boot. What was that on her birthday, right? Was that true?
Yeah, I heard
that.
that. I think so. I heard that. I'm not even familiar with this other woman that they got, to tell you the truth. But I'm all for that. I don't feel that how that Rachel. Yeah, I don't feel how that Rachel Nichols thing went. I feel like she got exposed on how she really felt. And I'm not saying she shouldn't have felt a certain way, but she the way she verbalized it clearly showed you what she's really about. I'm all for this sister, and I hope she dominates and does well over there. I think it's time, and not to mention this is net TV. We know how chauvinistic TV is. They want the younger, prettier women on the TV. That's why you see older dudes and younger women on TV all over America on the news and sport news. It was going to happen sooner or later.
Man, get that Pilgrim the fuck off the TV, man. I'm tired of looking at her ass. She's chips.
She was actually all right.
I don't like her.
She was actually a good reporter. She's all right. But I'll take
as a reporter, she's cool. But yo, I'm tired of all the memes.
Just cuts.
All of us looking at all the brothers looking at her all the time. Like, yo, she's fucking chips.
Oh, Rachel Nichols?
Yeah, yo.
Fuck that chick, man.
Thank you. Fuck that Pilgrim. Get her the fuck out of here.
Get her the fuck up out of here, man. She trying to get us some greasy shit and rub elbows with the execs. But listen, man, historically, what people don't understand, white folks, they don't fuck with black people like that. But the second person they treat the worst is the white women. Like, why they like? It's like Paul Mooney say they bring them to Hollywood and they got animals knocking them down. They got the whole 9, bro. Get her the fuck out of here, man.
Dude, it was bound to happen. She's gonna, they're gonna put some younger eye candy on there. It was bound to happen. That's the way these shows operate.
She's chips.
Yeah, she is, man. She actually gets what she deserves. I seen somebody say in the comment that the show debuts on her birthday, so good.
Yeah, good. Somebody said Rachel got a fatty. These dudes, if you into BBWs, man, that's you, man, bro.
Bro, she's just getting bigger and bigger. BBW.
Rachel Nichols is definitely not a BBW.
Yo, you might want to hit Google, dog. You might want to hit Google, bro. She got a couple.
Since COVID, though, she's putting on that weight, yo.
She did put on some COVID weight.
She got a couple of bullet wounds in her thighs, man. I don't know. She got the napalm thighs, man. I don't know. She's in that category, man.
Who you guys looking at for the most improved player this year coming up? Who's gonna be in that race?
Ooh, I got 2 guys.
Schroeder.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I like that name.
That's my guy right there.
That's my dog.
Where's he at right now?
He's at
damn, cuz.
Bro. He's at OKC, bro.
He just signed the guap.
This Yahoo.
Damn.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and De'Aaron Fox.
Aaron Fox?
De'Aaron Fox.
I don't know if Aaron Fox is gonna have a real. That kid over there is tough. He's gonna get the ball a lot.
Who? Halliburton or the?
Yeah, he's gonna get the ball a lot.
De'Aaron Fox.
Halliburton is nice.
Halliburton is nice, but De'Aaron
he could go.
De'Aaron, he got a lot of young Russell Westbrook in him. But my pick is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's
get Russell Westbrook the fuck out of here.
Swizzle, who you?
Yo, LaMelo Ball gonna go fucking nuts.
But he's not. But LaMelo's not going to be at most improved. He just won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
now we talking about his brother Lonzo because he just got traded to Chicago and they're going to be all right.
He's about to turn up over there.
Chicago's going to be great with Lonzo there, but the reason why I want to say LaMelo, and I agree with somebody said in the comment, he was feeling his way out as rookie of the year. But he's not feeling his way out this year. He's going to be like regular him. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to predict, maybe not most improved. He might be an all-star in the East.
Yo, LaMelo Ball is not going to have a better finish with a better career than Anthony Edwards. I know that's
Tough to say. You can't just.
I know that's going to be controversial to people.
I wouldn't say that.
Anthony Edwards is a dog. He's a dog. Like LaMelo, LaMelo's just been more mature. He's been on the pro scene since he was 16.
LaMelo's one of the most exciting players in the NBA, though.
So's Edwards. Right?
When he get that ball, you can just feel the energy, yo. Like his whole energy.
Have you seen what LaMelo's been doing over the summer?
I
in those pro pickups.
Yo.
I know what Edwards is going to do.
He's been in the pro pickups killing people.
Yeah, well, Edwards is going to put 40 on you. LaMelo's going to do it all with 25 points.
Yeah, Melo's stat line be 22, 10, 8, 8, and 3. Some crazy.
All day.
Some crazy.
I rock with Anthony Edwards too, but
the thing about Anthony Edwards, yo, he's stuck in Minnesota, bro. That shit is aggy.
And stuck with Cat, who sucks.
Yeah. He's just like his name, a cat. Pussy.
Soon as November hit Minnesota, you got snow for the next 7 months, man.
Dog, that whole team is soft. D'Angelo Russell, all them niggas.
They got Pat Bevan there though.
Yeah, he's gonna. All he's gonna do is swing on somebody and get suspended.
Pat Bevan will eat out of there.
That's all that's gonna happen, yo.
They'll be getting him up out of there real soon.
Yeah, he'll be out of there, yo. He might not even make it after training camp, yo. He's gonna get into a fight, yo, and they're gonna be like, yo, we're tired of your bum ass.
But he does change the climate a little bit for them.
Makes them a little spicy.
I get what you're saying, Corey. He gives them toughness, right? Now it's about if them young players can respond to that. These players are so mentally weak now. I think they don't respond to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just my opinion. Now, in that culture in Sacramento is basura. That shit is fucking been terrible for about 10 to 15 years now.
Yeah, I don't know what they can do over there, man. I think it all starts from the top. They got to get some real leadership in there.
No, they got an Arabic as their fucking GM. Like, what the fuck? All he's thinking about is oil. That nigga ain't thinking about no fucking basketball.
Be easy, brother. You're trying to get canceled.
Yo, Les, man, come on, baby. Don't do that to AD, baby.
I'm trying to watch out for you, brother. Like, yo.
I actually think Sacramento. Now I know the summer league don't mean nothing, right? But
they look good.
They had a defensive mindset, right? So Halliburton could play some defense. They got to get Buddy Hield the fuck out of there. I like Buddy Hield, but he got to go. They got to get rid of Marvin Bagley. They need to package them and get some.
They've been trying to get rid of Marv.
Right.
Yeah, they've been trying to get rid of him for 2 years.
But if you look at what's left, like Rashawn Holmes is one of the best P&R rollers in the game, right? As far as finishing, and you got some halfway. Harrison Barnes, he's a good old vet. Like if you're looking for De'Aaron Fox and Halliburton to take it to the next level, and you got some of these young boy they drafted locks up, he gonna play for a little bit, right? So like. One dude could really change the defense. It's like I'm not comparing him to Rondo, saying he's Rondo, but one dude could really change the defensive mindset of a team. So you never know. If they play a lot more defense, they'll be in better shape. They lost more close games than anybody else. Even though they sucked last year, they did lose a lot but at the same time, they got blown out more than anybody else. So it says a lot about
them. Right.
Well, I mean, to be perfectly honest, I think every team besides the Lakers just needs to get the fuck up out of California because they're just wasting their time. To be perfectly honest.
Now Golden State, right? Yeah. I want folks to understand the evolution of Andrew Wiggins, right? If I didn't pick Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I might have picked Andrew Wiggins.
No, it ain't gonna be Andrew Wiggins. It's absolutely ain't gonna be Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, I think Andrew, and I respect Andrew a lot.
What's crazy is I got Klay Thompson as my most improved.
Andrew Wiggins is turning into a very very above average pro. I know a lot of people were dogging him. I tell you
He's
what,
been an above average pro.
But those people don't know what they're talking about.
Yo, Corey, the nigga been averaging almost 20 for his
Right.
career.
I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to a lot of people who don't know.
I agree.
Andrew
They shit
Wiggins.
on Andrew.
A lot of people don't know. Kawhi Leonard only has like 100 points more than in his career more than Andrew Wiggins, right?
Yeah, because he fucking load manages his games all the time.
Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about that mutant either. Fuck him.
So,
He's overrated anyway. But
looking at
Andrew Wiggins is
looking at-
well beyond. He's way more than average.
California, it got to go through the Lakers and go to State. If Klay Thompson comes back, I think they got
NBA got to go through the Lakers.
I think they got a
Even
lot,
y'all.
and I think they got a lot. If Otto Porter,
Even y'all.
if
The whole NBA got to go through the Lakers, Corey.
Slow down, DC.
Yo,
bro,
I want to know what the
fam.
over under is between when LeBron and Anthony Davis is going to jump Westbrook in the locker room for taking
Yo,
dumb shots
yo.
all day.
Yo,
That's what I'm
That
waiting
happening.
for.
Yo, none of that. See, this is what I'm telling you. See, this is what I'm talking about mentality. None of that shit's happening.
none of that
Word
shit.
ain't.
Bro.
None of
Well,
that
because
shit's
NBA
happening.
players are soft, but
None of
that's
that
why
not
it's not
happening.
going to happen.
But you gotta remember this too, Les. Like Westbrook is a fucking dog.
Oh, that's
Like-
his team now.
Calm down, Les.
It is.
Les, calm down.
All right.
That dress. Never mind.
Yo, cuz I
Calm
love
down,
Russell
Les.
Westbrook, but
All
God
right. You're going to see
damn,
DC
man.
with a Westbrook jersey soon. Watch.
Yo,
They'll never wear Westbrook.
if you put a Westbrook jersey on, we got problems, fam.
Yo,
Nah,
hey,
He's
Yeah.
a Laker now. He can do
I
it.
just want to see him in this kill.
Lakers got all. Listen, it ain't happening.
Yo, you gonna have
All right.
a kilt on with the jersey.
All he need
Dog.
to do is come on over and listen to LeBron and handle business.
Dude,
He's not
yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna
do
tell you
that.
right now. Westbrook
He's not gonna
plays
do
hard.
that.
Look, Westbrook plays harder than maybe anyone in the
He's not
NBA
gonna listen to LeBron.
Yeah.
Yes.
every play, and
Yeah.
he's gonna. And when them dudes don't feel like playing, he's
He'll
gonna play, and he's gonna
Yep.
push the pace. He's gonna
Yep.
do all sorts of crazy stuff. Some of it's gonna work. Some of it's not gonna work. And he's not, dude. I've never seen this man. How many years he been in the league? I've never seen this man play in a different gear. He has one gear. And I don't see him getting another gear just
Yep.
because he's
Same
playing with
with
LeBron
Iverson.
and
I
Anthony.
will say this about the Lakers, right? And once again, I'm not here for controversial takes. If you take LeBron off the team, the Lakers would still make the playoffs.
hell
would.
yeah.
They would,
As
especially now.
As,
Especially now.
as constructed, the Lakers are playing for 1 year, right? They're not all that. People have this long-term mindset. They're playing for 1 year. So whatever they need from Melo, whatever they need from Ellington, whatever they need from Rondo, whatever they need from AD, whatever they need from LeBron, they're gonna get it come playoff time to help. Like the Lakers are the single.
Melo is going to go berserk.
Dude,
in the
I'm
playoffs.
trying to tell y'all something. Westbrook plays on one gear, and them dudes better get on his gear. Plain and
No.
simple.
Now,
He's a
I
cancer.
get what
Like
Les. I
Draymond.
get what Les is saying. Like Westbrook is definitely going to push that shit, and they need that. You know what I mean? Because
He should though.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you
LeBron's getting older. They need him off the ball.
get easy bucket.
Their whole season, just like last year, is on fucking AD. If he's not
Yeah, but
healthy,
you're making it sound.
if DC,
Les,
big
you're
bro,
making it
listen
sound
to
like
me.
these dudes
If
are
AD
50.
don't play, if AD's not,
No, they're not. But LeBron,
they're not the same. He's
LeBron,
the defensive anchor.
LeBron is more of a pace player now than he used to be. LeBron can still run up and down the court, but is he? You know, LeBron's trying to.
I watched
And
LeBron.
yeah, if he wants that extra chip, yeah, he
I
is.
watched
If he is.
LeBron in the
If
last
he wants that other ring, he is.
play a lot of defense in the playoffs. LeBron has played some very good defense in the past 3 years. In the past 3 times he's been to the playoffs.
I don't know, Corey. You ain't getting away
What
with
are you
that
talking
shit.
about?
LeBron,
no.
look at his
Hell no.
rating. Look at his defensive rating in the last 3 times he's been to the playoffs. The regular season is very different. The last 3 times he's been to the playoffs. Do you not remember when LeBron switched off and played Harden 2 years ago? Do you not remember when LeBron switched off and played Jamal Murray a couple of years ago? Do we not remember when LeBron switched off and played Dame Lillard a couple of years ago? When he wants to play good defense. Now, the regular season, it's a wash. He walking back. But LeBron knows what's on the line. He knows what's on the line.
Shit,
Listen,
he didn't know
he's
that.
gonna-
He didn't
he's
know
gonna
what
play
was
out.
on the line when he's playing against KD. KD shooting 56% against him in the finals. Looking like
Murder
apocalypse on that.
So
right,
where's
Murder
your
Graham.
shooting coming from?
Murder Graham.
There's a theory about KD being in Golden State. Like LeBron absolutely fucked up on that play when KD hit the three.
Monk's gonna go off for sure.
Popular.
He completely fucked up and sold, right?
Core, where's the shooting coming from?
But listen, I want to tell you this about KD and Golden State. KD, the beauty of KD going to Golden State is that he could never be double teamed. And every time he did get double teamed, he passed the ball out of the double team 100% of the time. What does that mean? That means that he just went to Golden State so he would not be able to be double teamed and be the focus.
I disagree with your statement because he got double teamed the whole Houston series.
Which the
He
Houston?
got double teamed the whole Houston series.
I don't remember that at all.
Sometimes triple team.
I don't remember that at all.
They were struggling. Corey, they were struggling. Their offense, their continuity was struggling. So at the end of the day, when your continuity struggles, you go to the money time. Money time is KD.
I just need to know where the shooting's coming from on your team.
I mean, where did the Bucks? They're not my team, but where did the
my
Bucks?
apologies.
Where did the Bucks?
Let me tell you this, Les. Let me say this. I don't mean to cut you off, Corey. Right?
That's all good.
But the Lakers, right? When they won their chip, they didn't have no fucking shooting. They just had the best defensive team in the NBA. And that's what they're trying to bank on again.
They played against a beat-up Heat team.
They would have beat anyone.
I get it.
Les, we would have beat them anyway.
The whole shit was beat up, Les. The whole shit was beat up.
Yeah, exactly. Even the Heat's not that good of a team.
No, but
They beat us, obviously, but
Let's Swizzle stab in. Let's Swizzle stab in.
There are a few things about the Lakers. First of all, I completely 100% agree with AD. When they won that chip in that half-court set, and if AD's healthy, it's hard to get a bucket on them motherfuckers, man. It's hard to get a bucket on the Lakers back then, with everybody 6'6" and up, long and lengthy, and when you get past a 6'6", 6'8" guy, it's a fucking 7-footer there. Half court.
And if you don't block, he's trying to foul.
Exactly. Another thing is this. I'm telling y'all, Westbrook can't fucking help himself. There's going to be, in the first 60 days, a LeBron Westbrook problem. Westbrook cannot turn that shit off. Fucking LeBron's going to do his usual diva shit and say something crazy. And that nigga, who the fuck are you talking to? I'm telling you.
I can't take a motherfucker like you with that kilt on serious.
No, exactly.
If I'm a girl like, yo, man, I can't take you serious,
and
man.
that's how it's gonna go down.
I don't see no clashing between them.
I don't either.
I don't either.
I don't see it.
One thing about LeBron, he will butter your bread all summer. He will butter you up and make you feel like you're gonna, like the year Kyrie Irving took more shots than him and scored 2 more points than him. He buttered his bread all year.
Yeah, but
buttered Anthony Davis's bread.
Corey, I agree with you too. But
LeBron James has been buttering bread his whole fucking career with all those superstars over there. He's been buttering all their breads.
But he's buttering
their bread as we speak. But Westbrook's a different type of.
I have this overwhelming need to say pause on this whole conversation for some odd reason.
Buttering bread, bro?
Buttering bread. I don't know. It just sounds weird.
Here
we go with this.
But you guys are right. He does.
You Cambridge motherfuckers, dog.
Oh, what?
I just said that Cambridge shit. Coast.
All right. See. All right, I'm gonna get y'all back somewhere along the line. I'm gonna get y'all back. I think
Corey, we're gonna jump right into the next topic. Hey, Corey,
I'm here.
Who's your favorite? Brooklyn, LA. I mean, because it has to be one of those two. It ain't gonna be Milwaukee, nobody else. So let's just keep it all right.
So
who's your favorite out of those two?
Your favorite to win it all, right? Is what you're asking. The favorite to win it all. I mean, it's definitely Brooklyn in the eyes of the world. I think the Lakers win. I don't think Brooklyn is physically equipped to deal with 7-game series without being hurt by that physicality, right? That the Lakers are going to bring. The Lakers are like old grumpy men in the gym. They're like dudes from the Tobin in the 35 and over that are in shape, right? And they can make shit happen. So like you fucking bring Kevin Durant's ass trying to drive to the basket, Melo frustrated he ain't got a championship. He put him on his back. Dwight Howard first played the game. I mean, when Dwight Howard get it, he looked in the fight. I think there's so much physicality on the Lakers side. I think they win, but I think the Nets are everybody's favorite. But I'll go with the Lakers.
So the Nets are your favorite or the Lakers? I'm confused.
Oh no, I picked the Lakers. I said the Nets is everybody's favorite. But the
Okay,
Lakers.
I'm just checking. I just wanted you to be clear. That's
Oh,
all.
you just wanted me to say that shit. Fuck out of here.
Smizzo.
But are the Nets
Yo.
going to be healthy to get there?
Listen, if the Lakers are healthy,
Yeah, just saying everybody's healthy. Say everyone's healthy.
Everyone's healthy. Okay.
Okay, so everybody's healthy. I'm gonna go with the Lakers because of the size, and I think Carmelo's gonna Melo's gonna fucking black out and have a fucking flashback when they need him the most. And there's no answer for Melo on the matchup with the Nets. No, there's no answer for him. No answer. A pick and pop with that motherfucker with AD. Melo's gonna fucking go ape shit. He gonna average 12 to 14 all year, be real regular.
All he needs
lose
is
it
one
in the
good
finals.
game. All he needs is one good game in the finals.
And in the finals, he's gonna have a fucking. Remember, I said this. We got this shit on recording. He's gonna black out. Black out. Even though I want KD to win a ring and beat the Lakers, but I'm going with the Lakers healthy. They're bigger. They're stronger. They got a lot of key pieces. You know, that Dwight Howard shit is a fucking ugly matchup, man. Dwight Howard can get you a quick 10 and 10 and change the whole game. They can come
Bro,
out of
he'll
them.
get all kind of weak side rebounds. He'll beat you
weak
down.
side block. He come in the game.
He'll beat Aldridge down the floor.
And this was the key with Dwight. Dwight's locked in. He's there to, like, if I got to mop the floor.
We should have never even let him go.
If I got to sweep and mop and give niggas water, whatever, I'm here for that. You know what I'm saying? He's a big piece. He's a huge piece. And he's in shape, too.
And he's never out of shape.
No, he's like in ridiculous shape.
And if you're looking at more size, Wayne Ellington 6'6" on the wing. This ain't fucking.
Wayne Ellington is not no 6'6".
Ellington is not 6'6".
Wayne Ellington is 6'4". I played against Wayne Ellington.
Look that up. I could be.
Wayne Ellington is 6'4".
Everybody healthy, Nets in 6. I said what I said.
What?
Yep. Everybody healthy, Nets in 6.
6'5".
I'm
not. I'm just telling you, dude.
Yeah.
Look,
nobody's banking. Nobody's banking on. No one's
right.
banking on Dwight. We're saying in the certain. These niggas
Hey, yo,
are
Les,
super
man, you're
fucking
talking crazy.
Dude,
I know he's 6'4".
my predictions be on point. My predictions
There's no
be
way
on
in hell
point.
we're getting beaten 6.
All right.
Nobody's banking on.
You act like the best player on your team hasn't lost in 6 or 5 before. Like he can't get beat.
Shit, he
he won't show up for the moment. No, all right.
Hey, no AD, they don't got a chance.
Have some respect.
All right.
Now, yo, I'm with Les though. I am with Les.
Yo, Ed.
I really got the Nets.
You're with Les on what, AD? Let me get a little closer. You're with Les on what, AD?
It's funny watching DC defend LeBron
I got the Nets in 6.
on the low.
And this is why I got the Nets in 6. I think
you're actually about to try and break this down.
Yeah, I really think. I know y'all banking on their bigs like being physical and all that. You can't be physical when you're efficient. In New Jersey, Brooklyn is efficient. They even got more versatile, if you want to say. I'm like we said, we're banking on healthiness. Shit, you got 2 50, 40, 90 motherfuckers.
That shit don't matter in the finals, bro.
It do matter.
He got 50, 40, 90 against,
it do matter.
He got 50, 40, 90 against a bunch of mediocre teams.
But Kyrie, did Kyrie sit your man LeBron in the corner? In the
remember that point you said earlier, AD? Remember the point you said earlier, we bank on our defense? He ain't getting that 50, 40, 90 shit on us.
Shit.
Right. You know that.
KD does it for a lifetime in the finals. 3 finals.
No, KD, cool.
56% against LeBron. Oh, Kyrie's gonna yo, come on, guys.
Yo, who's guarding Kyrie?
Yo, we're talking about one of the most skillful idiots ever in life.
Right. He's a smart dummy. He's a smummy. So
I will put a bottle of Henny on this right now.
I would never deny that, right?
I will. Well, then that bet is we're taking that bet. I'll take that.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, here's the thing, right?
Y'all,
I do
think,
wish-
I think the Lakers is going to cut some players during
In
the
DC, in
One-
DC, my bottle will be at least privilege. It'll be at least
I was
privilege.
gonna say that.
I
And I'll
won't
take-
do
I'll
you
take
with the
gold
XO.
label.
Yeah, I won't
take
do the
gold
XO
label.
one. All right, there
No,
it is.
that's fine. Do whatever you want. I'm gonna
That
win.
James Harden,
All right.
James
Oh,
Harden
okay,
is not going to give you what you want in the finals.
Who?
James Harden is not going to give you what you want in the finals.
He doesn't really have
I
to.
disagree.
He
He has to run the team.
He's
He
going to have
has to run the team.
I don't know, because the problem with them is that sometimes KD will score 10 in a row and never see the ball to the third quarter.
Yeah, right. That's KD's fault. That's his fault.
That ain't Harden's fault. Harden
Harden
I'm
passes the
not
ball.
blaming that on Harden. What I'm saying is that for a team like that, they're not. They got
LeBron goes 7 minutes without taking a shot
They
sometimes.
gotta
It
go.
happens.
But LeBron affects the game differently. If KD's scoring, KD's affecting that game.
LeBron and James Harden don't affect the game just as much.
Not similar. It's not as similar as you think.
No. I'm talking about.
What was
more
the question, AD?
offensively. I'm talking about offensively, Corey.
Offensively, I mean,
Shit.
recently Harden's in his prime. LeBron's past his prime.
Right.
Right.
I
So
know.
right now, I can say that. But Harden hasn't done none of that shit in the playoffs, bro. We talk about the finals. The motherfucker never even been there, right? And he's shitting on himself. He shit the bed numerous times in the playoffs when it was on him.
Yes. I totally agree with you. You're right.
I mean, we'll see. But they got a cheat code. They do have a cheat code.
Thank you.
Right? But I mean, my man Jason just put it exactly right. Kyrie Irving is your alpha on that team.
Yeah, I think his
That's
ego is gonna get in the
absolutely
way
right.
when he faced Braun in that final.
Oh.
Now it's going to get in your way when you face Braun in the finals. Get the fuck out of here. KD's
he's gonna try and do
look
too
like
much.
apocalypse on that
Dude,
nigga,
sick.
like he always do.
I agree
Nope.
with KD. I agree KD's gonna get his.
He destroys LeBron. Destroys him.
I feel Kyrie's just gonna dribble the life
I don't know if he's I
life
don't
out of
know.
the ball over there.
I think Harden's going to handle the ball more than Kyrie actually.
He is.
make
Kyrie
offense
already
Which he
more
should.
wants to play the
But he
two.
should.
No. I think Kyrie, who I like to call man of 1,000 layups, he's going to get whatever shot he wants. I think he's going. I think, dude. Honestly, Westbrook is. I don't know, man. Like,
It's not Westbrook, Les. It's not Westbrook. It's AD. It's AD's health. Westbrook is
agree.
going to do him regardless.
and to be fair, it's Harden's health and Kyrie's health too. That's why I'm not even sure.
I agree.
I'm not
I
even sure.
agree.
Honestly, I don't know if that's why
Like,
this health
like,
thing. I don't
like,
know.
we all agree that Milwaukee would not be the fucking champions if they was healthy. Like, let's all agree to this.
Yeah, and if Milwaukee plays the
Lakers-
Lakers, then DC will be right, and then the Lakers will win because I don't see Milwaukee beating the Lakers. So
I don't know. Not with that
Yo,
glass
but
ass nigga
honestly,
AD. They definitely beating them.
you think that
it's
you about
Chris
are you about to
Middleton.
say you think Milwaukee's
Chris
a better
Middleton
matchup
just
for the
can't
Lakers?
play.
No, what I was saying was because AD got hurt last year, Milwaukee would have fucking steamrolled the Lakers. That's all I was saying.
If
What?
AD, we know it's over. If AD is the AD we know going in with the Lakers and everybody's healthy, it's over.
No one's
Yeah.
beating them. It's not a team in the. It's not a team
AD.
beating.
But
them
that's
if
the
we're healthy.
problem. Is he gonna be in street clothes or is he gonna be on the fucking
We're
court?
assuming everybody's healthy. That's what Dana said. If we're assuming everybody's healthy, the second chance points that the Lakers.
If every team's healthy, ain't no one beating this, man.
Let's be
I
honest.
don't know.
Not
Let's be
even
honest.
Brooklyn.
Both of them teams aren't going to probably be healthy.
That team is old as shit too, man.
No, we got some young guys, man. We got a couple
No,
young
ain't got-
cats that's gonna be out there.
Them
running
young
around.
guys are
None
trash
of them-
cans.
None of them young niggas is
Calm
playing.
down.
Them
Calm down,
young
Steve.
guys is
I
trash.
think-
The young guys is Basuto, fam. Get
I
them
think
niggas out of here.
Monk is gonna have a great year.
I think none get.
Nah, yo, I'm gonna
Monk
keep
is
it real,
going to
right?
have a great
I thought
year.
Monk was gonna have a great year.
I've
until he
seen
turned
Monk
to
play
LA.
up close.
Yo,
That
he's gonna
dude's
get to that
not
fucking
that good.
dispensary in LA, cousin.
None gonna be able to do whatever the fuck he want. Hear me? All
All
right.
right.
None.
Okay.
None is fucking tough. He's fucking tough.
He is. None, Taylor, and Monk. We got some young legs over there that can run around. Like they're
I
pretty
can't
good.
wait to see
None
this.
gets
I actually
Monk is better than
can't wait to see
Powell.
this.
Is he better than Pope?
Nope.
Who? Yeah, he's way better than Pope.
No, he's not.
I'm glad he's fucking
No,
gone.
No, his potential's way better, but
No,
it's
he's
his
not.
actual
He's
game.
better than Pope.
No,
I don't
he's
think so.
not.
Talent-wise, better.
Get the fuck out.
Playing in that system, playing
No,
some
he's not.
defense, running
No,
around, he already
no,
knows the
he's not.
system. So
No, he's
Pope
not.
looks better.
No,
You know,
Pope
I
is
just
fucking
realized-
10 times better than Pope. Fuck,
Corey, you know what I
crazy.
just realized? Yahoos, they're all over the place, man. They're all over the place. There's Celtics Yahoos, there's Laker Yahoos, there's Pippen Yahoos. Like this is, this is just getting crazy, man. This is getting crazy.
It's scary hours. It's crazy right now.
Yeah, the fandom, yo. I gotta love it though. I respect y'all's fandom though. Like,
I
get it.
don't know what the commissioner
Definitely Daniel. None in
they're
Monk
big
is definitely
pickups.
good pickups.
They're
That's
big
what I'm-
pickups, right?
I think
But
And,
this
and
money-
Daniel, I'm trying to tell these old heads
better
that, man.
pickup, fellas. Ellington is the best pickup. Ellington and Ariza are better pickups for them.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
I'll tell you why. Ellington is a fucking bucket from
Shooter.
three, bro.
Shooter.
Yo,
Shooter.
he broke
Shooter.
Detroit's all-time three-point made record in 1 year last year, bro.
I'm a big fan of the kid.
Yo,
big fan of the
Ellington's
kid.
gonna knock shit
He
down.
wasn't a better pickup.
He's a better pickup than Monk and Nut. Ellington and
Absolutely
Ariza.
wasn't.
Ellington and Ariza.
Absolutely wasn't.
Yo, commish looking through the piston.
Ain't nobody sitting in the corner just shooting a better pickup than a motherfucker like Nunn. Nunn was going crazy last year. He was getting busy.
None is better off the bounce than the catch. I'm talking Ellington is off the catch. None is good off the bounce.
That's all
Ellington
Wayne has
always
to
been a
do
catch
is
and
keep
shoot,
the
bro.
defense on it. That's all Wayne got to do.
No, but it's the Lakers. The Lakers, you'll go get shit off the bounce with the Lakers, bro. You got too many other motherfuckers doing that shit. You got to catch and shoot.
I 100% agree. And Monk can do that as well.
I see a good question here. Will LeBron trust these young dudes? And when that person should have added is, will LeBron trust these young
Honestly,
dudes
he's
and then
going to
trade them
have
off?
to. He's
Did
gonna
you
have to
hear what I
trust
just
young
said?
dudes.
Les, did you hear earlier what I said? Did you hear what I said? Them young niggas ain't playing, and nigga, that team will not be the same as constructed.
Yo,
some
not
niggas is
going
getting
past
cut,
8,
niggas
9
getting released, niggas getting traded. Trust me.
They're gonna, because you know what's gonna happen. They're gonna. I don't think they're gonna. I think they're gonna just walk through the regular season. I don't think they're gonna go hard through the regular season. Well, Westbrook will, but I don't think the
I
rest of them will.
disagree. We're going to go hard.
I think they're gonna try.
I think they have to go hard.
I think they're
We're
gonna
going
try and get
hard. You're
healthy.
wrong.
And I think right around All-Star break, I think around this January, you're gonna start hearing LeBron saying, "Yeah, where his typical top-heavy phrases and stuff like that," and they're gonna try and make a move.
No,
So,
we're not. We're really not. We're gonna have to trust the young boys. Taylor can. He already trusts Taylor. Monk can play. He started balling at the end of the season. We already seen what Nunn did. He's gonna have to trust their young boys because they got old legs. So he's gonna have to trust them young boys to get in there and play.
I got one question about the Nunn, DC. Because everybody keep talking about how he playing well. So why did he play? So why when they reached the finals he wasn't playing like that in the playoffs?
They don't trust his
I don't know. Coaches make their decisions.
They don't
for certain
trust his
reasons.
ass.
I don't know.
Thank
I
you.
think he made a wrong decision doing that.
I thought
he made a wrong decision sitting him.
when he played Nunn in Game 3,
And then he started playing him really late.
25. When he played Nunn in Game 3, Nunn came off the bench at 25. I mean, that is all subjective, but we know the brother could get it off the bounce. We know he could get it off the bounce.
I think that was a bad decision by sitting Nunn. He shouldn't have sat him like that. That was a bad decision if you ask me. But
the young dudes are gonna do what we're doing right now.
Sitting here talking.
You're gonna be sitting and talking.
We're gonna go into the last topic, and we got this Ben Simmons saga still going on. He's like he's a drama queen in a way. I think his ego's hurt. I think he came in the league very cocky, rocking with Bron, and right now he's getting shitted on all throughout the league, pretty much. And I think his ego is shot, if you ask me. So it's like he's not coming back to the Sixers no matter what Doc says, and Doc sucks anyway. He's not going back to. He's definitely not going back to the Sixers.
We're not talking about Ben Simmons if he didn't say those 3 words. I don't know. Exactly. Right? All the motherfucker had to do was like, hey, man, we're still a championship team. We was the number 1 seed. I believe in Ben. And then you could get more value for him. That shit fucked the team up.
Doc got emotional.
Down, and it fucking put motherfuckers on the spot.
Yo, he got emotional.
I don't know why no one sees how trash Doc is, and he keeps getting away with
He's fucking
crazy
trash,
shit.
bro. He's trash, bro.
He fucked this
Doc
whole
sucks.
situation up, like Corey said. He did
Been
this.
telling me
Doc
bozos
is
in the group
trash.
for the longest.
He
Doc
did this.
sucks.
Doc is
And-
fucking chips, bro.
And now nobody wants this kid. The kid's overrated for sure.
I want him.
Okay,
I want him.
I don't think he's overrated, but
I
Oh
want
no. No, I'm
I'm
about to
taking
bring
one
a
of the
great point
Celtics
up.
right now.
But you done with your little statements, this?
Yo, let me finish, AD, before you go.
Go ahead,
AD.
fam.
Let me finish, fam. Doc, I agree with Corey. Doc definitely did this shit, and no one's even saying that. This is Doc probably finish it. But at the same time, I'm not saying the kid ain't good. But when you start to really examine now, this is what's happening with Ben Simmons. People are sitting down and examining the kid.
He's
And when
overrated.
you examine the motherfucker for what he really is, no one's going to give him that bread.
He already got the
nobody
bread.
wants him.
He already got the
There's
bread.
only
He got
one place-
170.
This playoff
$5 million.
exposed the hell out of him.
Golden State's the only place he could go.
Right.
Go there, rebound, and pass them niggas the ball and shut the fuck up.
he
Nah,
would have
I want him in Boston.
Now listen to
I
this,
want him
right?
in Boston,
And I-
Steven.
and
I
I'm-
honestly
and
like it
and
in
I'm
Houston.
done.
I like
Hey,
that.
what you do, fam?
Now this is my thing, right?
There's no way
Ben
it'll happen,
Simmons,
but I want him here.
right? Ben Simmons, since he has been in the NBA, has been misused his entire career in the NBA. When he was in high school, his success, he played power forward, point guard.
Right.
LSU, power forward, point guard.
On some Twan shit. I get it.
Last year, when MD got hurt, he gave the Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, 45 because he has to play in the paint. He has never been put in a great situation as far as his development. You know what I mean?
I
would
agree.
love-
Everybody
him
just
in
put him as a
Boston.
point guard because
he's a
he's
coach that's
different.
gonna hold him accountable and put him in his lane for him to be the most successful. It's the fucking coaching.
Right.
Doc can't do that.
And fucking Brett, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah,
Right?
Brett Brown. Fucking
Supposed
sucks.
Pat Riley is supposed to having that shit. Get your fucking ass on the block and fucking shoot that baby hook.
Bro.
Pop ain't having that shit. Go to the mid post, catch turn, and drive to the basket.
And you know what's
Pick up
crazy,
full
Corey?
court.
When he
Dude,
does
when he's-
post up, that's what his go-to. He goes with the baby
Baby
hook.
hook.
That's his shit.
Yeah.
And
And when Simmons is playing downhill, oh
Downhill.
my goodness, he's
Down,
a
down.
problem, dog.
Let me put my coaching hat
Right.
on real quick, if
So,
y'all allow me.
exactly.
Let me
So
put my coaching hat on for y'all. If I told y'all, and this is not another hot take, I promise y'all I'm not trying to be that asshole. Because Embiid does not run the floor,
Yes.
it fucks up Ben Simmons'
Yes.
transition.
Yes.
Because
Oh, I agree with that.
he has to wait for Embiid, right? Because I remember when Embiid got hurt and won 16 in a row. Because he was around Ilyasova, who ran the floor, Bellinelli, who ran the floor, and all these other dudes who ran the floor. So we've never seen Ben Simmons with a super athletic big who can run the floor, like a Robert Williams, right? Who could just run the floor.
I
Right.
like where you're going with this.
If we're looking at Ben Simmons, we can put the bullshit decision making on Ben Simmons. He didn't take the dunk or whatever, right? But he also is conditioned to do that because I've seen him plenty of times try to go coast to coast and look back with Embiid's man meeting him at the rim. If Embiid runs the floor, it's a little bit more of a wrap, bro.
I agree, but
It
that
is.
goes back to
And the
saying
game would be
Doc took the
easier
bus.
for both of them.
It would
Exactly.
be. It would be.
They
And
can't
then
even run an early high low
Oh,
because of that shit.
And then you forget he plays defense. He's an incredible
He's
defender.
the best all-around defender in the
He's the
NBA.
best wing defender in the NBA, period.
So
He's
you
like
know, like,
1 through 5.
dude, I know it's not possible, but I've been praying, and I'm like,
Stop
yo,
praying. Just stop
get
praying.
Marcus
you
Smart
been
the F
praying?
out of
Good luck.
here. Take Marcus Smart and give me Ben. Like whatever you like, you can take anyone you want, but Jalen and Tatum. Just
We
give
got
me
nothing
Simmons.
to give.
Oh,
Yeah,
that-
we
I
don't
know,
have-
but
I see
no.
that
The
nigga Ben
rest of the
Simmons
team
on
But
that
then-
mouth. That's
But
fucking
Philly might get
fucking
this
around the
desperate.
ball.
The
They're
rest
not
of the
getting no
team
one's.
sucks besides Brown and Tatum. Everybody else sucks.
There's nothing to
Yo,
give.
I
Well,
tell you one thing.
I can hope.
I give y'all my last hot take before this ends.
I can hope.
I give y'all my last hot take. I guarantee you, right? Not guarantee. I can't even go there. I'm taking Karis LeVert and Tatum as a better combo than Brown and Tatum. I'm taking Karis LeVert with Jason Tatum than Brown and Tatum.
Why?
That's my take.
I mean, that's
Karis
not a bad
LeVert
statement.
is a fucking
Yeah.
dog.
No, that
Bad
nigga,
statement.
he
Talking
goes
like
crazy
Jaylen
though.
Brown's
That
a
shit,
superstar.
like that shit don't surprise me.
Oh, okay.
It's not a bad statement.
For him, Corey, it's about his health too.
That
but,
only
you know,
sounds.
he's-
That only sounds bad to these Celtic fans. It only sounds bad to them.
Well, no,
Oh,
because
stop it.
it's not even
Here
that.
we go.
It's
Here
to
we
me,
go.
to me, like the
He's out of
answer,
control
the
today.
answer for the
Right.
Celtics is to get a third person that
Karis LeVert,
blends with them
Jaylen
too.
Brown,
Shirt on.
even them out.
Like they need
Yo,
a
two
third
regular
dude,
players.
and that third dude can't be smart. That's the problem. They need a real third dude.
Is the third dude Malcolm Brogdon?
No.
Malcolm Brogdon.
You
Malcolm
know what?
Brogdon is
Yeah,
one of the
I
most
would take. I like
unappreciated
Malcolm Brogdon.
basketball
Yeah.
players
I
in
like
the
him.
NBA.
Yes,
AD. Now
I like him.
the Bucks wholeheartedly screwed up. and
Right.
got lucky.
Right. If they had him instead of that bum ass nigga Bledsoe,
Like, so
they might have 2 or 3 rings, yo.
Yo, let me tell you something. Malcolm Brogdon is what Celtic Yahoos think Marcus Smart is.
no, dog, you would have said that about anybody.
Yo,
You hate
stop
Marcus
that shit,
Smart.
yo.
No,
Yo,
because he
let's-
plays
let's-
defense.
yo,
You hate Marcus
Hey,
Smart.
No.
Les. There ain't one bozo in that group that's gonna think Marcus Smart is on Brogdon's level.
Oh, they do.
Before,
They
wait,
do.
wait,
They do.
wait.
Who?
Before you go
Who?
to the nonsense, right?
Les, who you talking about? Who think that?
Hold
Oh,
up,
the
hold up,
Malcolm
AD.
Smart is on Malcolm Brogdon's
Hold up,
level.
AD. Before you even go to the nonsense, we're not even gonna do this, right? We're gonna get ready to wrap up this segment before we start talking about and comparing Brogdon and Smart. Because this will be a whole other episode we ain't even getting into.
All right, let's leave it alone then. Let's
leave that one alone, and let's find which Yahoo even said that dumb shit, so we can talk about that on the next show.
Commish, let me leave y'all with something for next week. I want y'all to come back to the table and take a franchise and bring their top 5 players up. They're all-time starting 5.
I got mine already.
Let's not waste time with that
Yeah,
either.
like it's not even hard.
No, it's real hard when it comes to LA. It's real hard when it comes to Philadelphia. And who would be the best team ever if you take their top 5 players?
Hey, Corey,
that one right there is easy.
Yo, I don't feel like how you disrespected the Celtics by not giving them a name,
Get the
dog.
fucking Pilgrims the fuck out of here. Nigga.
What are you talking about?
Out of here. Larry Bird and all them niggas. Them
Get
niggas
the
ain't
Celtics
fucking
outta here.
nothing.
Yo, Ant, real talk. Well, yo, watch your mouth with that Larry Bird shit, dog.
Nah,
Okay,
fuck with
no,
Larry, yo.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
yo, watch your back. Don't get no
Hey,
cussing
Kevin,
on
listen
here,
to me.
dog. Watch
Hey,
your
Kevin,
back.
I don't
Hey,
know if you see.
y'all got-
I don't know if
Yo,
you seen
watch
the
your
last
back.
y'all got a
show.
minute. Y'all got a minute
Larry
and
Bird's the
30
second
seconds
greatest
left.
Pilgrim ever in Boston.
Yo,
What's
so before we go into that topic one day, I'll tell y'all who my team is and we'll work backwards. Philadelphia 76ers.
All right,
I
that
know
was
why you're going with that.
Their 5
Put
will
that-
be any 5 in the
I
history.
know why
Corey,
he's going with that. I
put
know
that in
why
the
he's
chat.
going with that.
Put that in the chat. That's definitely gonna be the first topic of the next show.
Facts.
So
see why
Corey,
he's going
Les,
with
AD, I appreciate you guys always, man. Thank y'all for coming out.
I got a
It's always
couple
gonna be a
comments
dope
before I
show.
leave.
Every Monday and Wednesday, we're gonna do this at 5:30. Y'all can see us in the back. I keep it on YouTube, Sit and Talk Sports. We on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Sit and Talk Sports. Come live to the group, live on YouTube. Come get the merch. You see it behind me. Shirts 20, hoodies 40. Thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all.